It's the fall, the weather's getting nice and chilly, and you have no idea what to wear. So let's create a fall wardrobe completely from scratch. Everything you need to look good, stay warm, and even wearing the right colors. Because look, if you have the right colors in mind, it'll help you a ton when you're shopping for new pieces, and you probably have no idea how to go about that. So look outside. The leaves are turning brown, and so should you. I mean, you should be wearing the color brown. I came off completely wrong. So colors like cream, brown, dark green, navy, all of these are my go-to colors. So let's start our wardrobes completely from scratch, keeping these colors in mind. All right, so this is gonna be our blank canvas. Here we're gonna put everything you need for the fall. First thing being is a sweater. Now, when it comes to sweaters, I like to keep this a little bit more formal. A great one, for example, is this crew neck sweater. This one's in the color green. This one's from Tommy Hilfiger. When I think of the fall, I think of sweaters, and this one is just such a good example of that. Another thing that is equally just as essential, but in a completely different direction, is a hoodie. Now, as much as I love hoodies, most guys are gonna be using hoodie and jeans as their fall wardrobe. So don't be one of those guys. Have a good amount, but don't make that your go-to piece in the fall. This one, for example, is from Abercrombie, in case you wanted to pick up a similar one. This next one is gonna be my personal favorite, and that is gonna be jackets. Just to start off, let's go with two, a little bit more of a formal one and a very casual one. The reason why I say formal, I get it, you're on the younger side and you're thinking, why do I need a formal piece? A formal piece as a younger guy will make you stand out from everybody else who's just wearing casual things, streetwear things. And as much as I do like streetwear, I think having a good mix of both will go a very long way in your wardrobe. So let's add these jackets. And look, it doesn't have to be too formal. This one is a suede jacket, again from Abercrombie. And be honest with yourself. Do you see yourself wearing this? I can confidently say yes, because I feel like this will go with anything in your wardrobe. So why not have a formal piece that looks good and is just as versatile as anything else? And the next one is a casual streetwear one. I don't know why I still have this tag on it, but look, this one just screams fall in my opinion. Looks great. It's gonna go with a lot of pieces. I truly can't wait to start wearing this one. So we're gonna be adding it to the new fall wardrobe. Whenever you're creating a wardrobe, you want to think of things that you do in your day-to-day life already, and then you got to think, how can I look the best while doing these things? Whether it's hanging out with friends, going to school, going out with a girl, it doesn't matter. Think about pieces that you could pick up and look good at any of these situations. And truthfully, I think all of these are very versatile, so you can't go wrong with these. Quarter zips and crew neck sweatshirts are also great options. I'm currently wearing a quarter zip, so I'm not gonna be adding one. Now let's move on to shirts. You need some long sleeve shirts, so that way you can wear underneath these jackets, so you can't forget about that. Being completely honest, I'm too lazy to go find some to add on here, but you definitely need that. But again, keeping things formal, keeping things elevated, so that way you could still look good while looking mature and better than a lot of people on the younger side. Let's add a long sleeve polo, because I think these will never go out of style. And for me personally, I think they're always going to be essential. So again, let's go ahead and add that one. Realistically, I can fill up this entire thing with just jackets and tops, but for the sake of the video, we're gonna tone it down. Let's move on to the next thing, which is gonna be pants. Now, of course, jeans are gonna be essential, but one thing that I'm doing this fall that I never really did before was having jeans in a bunch of different colors. And the first one that comes to mind is my most recent pickup, which is gonna be a pair of olive green jeans. Again, olive green is a color that you should be wearing throughout the fall. Now again, you're probably on the younger side and you're probably thinking you want some casual pants. One pair that I'm gonna be wearing a lot throughout the fall is a pair of brown cargo pants. Again, you can get this in any color you want, but I love brown pants. Now, I don't really have a hanger for this. That looks ugly. Now let's talk about a pair of pants that is completely slept on. That is gonna be a pair of corduroy pants. Look, these are completely different from what everybody else is wearing. It's gonna stand out a lot because of that. And let's be real, they just look great. Now these are from Ralph Lauren. Honestly, now I could probably say that I definitely overpaid for these, but I'm gonna be linking some affordable options down in the description. Now for me personally, I'm pretty much good with the colors that I have. Black corduroy pants, brown cargos, and green jeans, but you can get whatever colors you will feel confident in. However, I would say try not to get all of these pants in the color black. I know it's easy, I know it's comfortable. You don't want to experiment with anything else but the color black, but I can confidently say if you're filling up your entire wardrobe with the color black, then you're doing it wrong. You need to switch it up. Like I said, having these colors as the baseline will be a great way to start. But another thing that's very important when you're creating your fall wardrobe is thinking about fabrics. Like I said, this one is corduroy, this one is suede, and everything else is pretty much cotton. This is just for the start, but for me personally, as we're getting deeper into the fall, I'm going to be picking up a lot of pieces and fabrics like wool, cashmere, knitted pieces. These are all pieces that have different texture, different looks, and therefore they're going to look a lot better than just normal average pieces that you see every single day. This is a great way to stand out, and it's all just from picking up pieces in different fabrics. Now again, we're just starting our fall wardrobe, so let's be real, you're gonna have more than one hoodie, you're gonna have more than two jackets. Again, this is just the baseline, but if you notice that you're wearing the jeans more than anything else, then one thing I would recommend is buying jeans in different colors. Of course, black jeans are gonna be essential as well. Now I've seen a lot of people wear off-white pants. I thought that was just a spring thing, but let me know if you think I should start wearing that in the fall as well. So it's probably something that I'm gonna be experimenting with, which brings me to my next point, experimenting with new things. things. Imagine if you only wore denim jackets every day. You would never experiment with something like a suede jacket. I guarantee you, if you pick up one suede jacket, you're gonna be obsessed with it. You're going to love it and you're going to want more. So after creating your wardrobe, experimenting is something that's gonna make your future wardrobe look that much better and keeping it far from boring. Well, let's move on to the next thing for a fall wardrobe, which is gonna be fall footwear. When it comes to fall footwear, I recommend leather. Whether it's sneakers or boots, leather is gonna be your best option. I have a lot of footwear in suede, and the only time that's gonna be okay is when it's not raining or it's not snowing outside. That's because wet conditions can really ruin suede, so try to avoid that as much as possible. Leather is gonna be your best friend. And again, whether that's sneakers or boots, whether it's Air Forces or Doc Martens, doesn't really matter. But the first fall footwear that I'm recommending is gonna be a pair of Doc Marten sneakers or shoes or whatever they're called. These are gonna be my go-to shoes in the fall. It's perfect for any type of weather condition outside. Let's be real, it just looks great. And if you want some white leather sneakers, New Balance 550s, Air Force Ones, these are all gonna be great options. They are a little bit boring, but it's okay. These are gonna be the essential ones. But if you want to make it that much better, I'm gonna be looking at places like Thursday boots. As soon as it gets more cold, I'm gonna be picking up more pairs of these. So let me know if you want to see a video on that. Definitely be happy to do that. But look, I don't know about you, but I'm very excited for the fall. Everything here I'm gonna be wearing a ton of, and I'm gonna be picking up way more pieces. Like, look at this wool jacket I picked up from Urban Revivo. Can't tell me this doesn't look great. I'm very excited to start wearing this, which kind of goes to show that once you have your foundation, that's the perfect place to experiment on top of and really find your own personal style when it comes to the fall. But for right now, these are pretty much the essentials, and this is everything you need to build a fall wardrobe from scratch. Now, if you want to look good outside of your clothes and you want to learn how to be that guy, I have a video that's going to show you exactly that. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Later.